Hello and welcome back to another edition of the She Reigns podcast. I'm your host, Shanika, here where we talk about real life for real women, real issues, real problems. I am so excited to be here. Today is Easter Sunday, and I hope you see my shirt, She Reigns podcast. Yep, we're kind of official now. I have my merchandise working its thing, and so yes, She Reigns podcast is a thing. So, as always, I have my notes, so pardon me as I look down, but today is all about spring cleaning for the soul, releasing what holds you back. Spring cleaning for the soul, releasing what holds you back. We're always cleaning our house, cleaning our cars, cleaning our purses, cleaning out our fridges, but do you ever stop and think, what's holding me back? How can I clean up myself? How can I release things that are holding me back? How can I cleanse my soul? Well, that's what today's podcast is all about. So part of my background, I'm in a different location because guess what? I am moving and doing things differently. So I have a different locale today in my husband's studio. Shout out to DJ Kingpin, he's a DJ. And so this is his room. Again, if you want to be a part of the She Reigns podcast, reach out to me. My email address is shereignspodcast@gmail.com and request to be a part of a podcast of your own, your topic, or ask a queen question. Email me at shereignspodcast@gmail.com. Ask a question. Tell me how this podcast has helped you. I love all the comments on YouTube. Keep those coming too. But be sure to email me. Let's chat. Let's live it up. Let's talk in real time, in real life. So we have to first identify emotional clutter. Identify emotional clutter. What things are holding you back? Is it guilt? Is it pressure? Pressure that someone else has put on you, and or pressure you have chosen to put on yourself? Or is it an old narrative? As we grow and glow, we change who we are for the good, I hope. And so old things may arise and people may not be able to see us in this new light. So we have to let go of the things that could possibly be holding us back. They don't work. They're not suited for us in this lifetime anymore. So we have to let go of those things. The pressure, outside pressure, inside pressure, all of those things that are causing us to feel pressed and feel pressure, we have to let those things go. Oftentimes, I have, and maybe sometimes still do, pressured myself and held myself to a standard because of how I thought my mother or grandmother or my family might view whatever decision I made. We have to let go of those pressures. We have to let go of the pressure we put on ourselves about reaching a certain thing at a certain age. Age is great. I am loving the fact that April is my birthday month. I'm going to be feeling so blessed to see another year. And aging is wonderful. But we also have to let go of putting pressure on ourselves to reach certain mile markers at a certain age. Sometimes those things are unrealistic, and sometimes it may not be for us at that certain time. So we have to be able to let go of pressures that we put on ourselves or that others may put on us. We have to stop letting others project how they feel onto us. Block it, block it. Don't let how they feel put pressure on us. And guilt. I have oftentimes guilted myself into thinking I did something wrong. The shoulda, woulda, couldas. Let those things go. Clean up the emotional clutter. We have to block those things out. Instead of shoulda, woulda, coulda, I wish I had. Let go of those things too, because things happen to you when they're supposed to happen to you and when they're supposed to happen for you. It does not always happen when we think it should happen, but it's happening the way that it should be happening. So we have to let go of those things, that energy. We also have to release relationships, roles, and routines that no longer fit who we are, fit into our lives. When I was in college, I had a poem on my wall, and it said, there's a reason and a season for everything in your life. And sometimes we may have to release certain relationships, business, personal. We have to release certain roles that may have been given to us, job-wise, or ones we have decided to pick up, because we have to do things that are fitting for us. I think I said before, growing up, I saw how my grandmother did all of these things, and that was fine for her and her time. But I have to make sure that I am doing things that fit me now and what I am doing. I have to renew my mind with grace instead of self-criticism. And we have to learn how to surrender control. We have to learn how to surrender control. You know that song, all to Jesus I surrender. We have to learn how to surrender control. And that can be hard sometimes, but we have to learn what we can and cannot control and trust God in His timing. Have you ever heard of a thing called circle of control? In that circle are things that you can control. Outside are things that you cannot. I'm not sure if I told you, but in my daytime job, I am a school counselor. And so I tell my students these things because we may worry so much about things, but can we control those things? They may be worrying about a test. Well, can you control when you have that test? No. What you can control is how you prepare for that test, right? I may have just gotten my hair done with no umbrella and it's raining. Can I control that? No, because guess what? I knew I was getting my hair done, so I should have been prepared. So if there are things that I cannot control, I have to learn how to adapt, how to adjust, or learn how to simply cope and deal with the things that I cannot change. But that is a self thing, right? No one can do those things for you. So you have to be willing and ready and able to make a change for yourself and make things better for you. Y'all, clean out your soul. Do some spring cleaning for your soul. Yes, the house, the car, the fridge, the closet, all of those things are important. But if this is not right, what does any of it matter? We can dress up something ugly and make it appear to be as such, right? But when those clothes come off, the makeup comes off, the eyelashes and the hair's not done, who are you really? The soul has to be right. The soul has to be right. So let's make sure that we get rid of emotional clutter, get rid of the shoulda, coulda, I wish I had energy. Release things that no longer fit, no longer serve you, and renew your mind with grace instead of self-criticism. We have to pause and we have to surrender, turn all over, because He, meaning God, He does things in His own timing that we cannot rush. So we have to let go of the reins, let go of trying to control things, and let things happen the way that they should happen. But remember, we also have to work while He's working. So you do your work, He does His work, and you'll meet up somewhere along the line, and it'll be okay. So before we end, I must say, remember, take a deep breath, say a prayer, adjust your crown, because you are built for the chaos. And as always, I'm Shanika, your host of the She Reigns podcast. Happy Easter, and be sure to email me at shereignspodcast@gmail.com to become a guest on my podcast, to ask a question on about my podcast, or to simply say, hey girl, I love what you're talking about. I'll see y'all soon. Take care.